First Democratic senator opposes Biden's bid for president, following 7 congressmen who came out and pushed 81-year-old President Joe Biden to resign. The first Democratic senator openly questioned the likelihood that Biden will win the presidency. Senate Majority Leader Michael Bennet told CNN that he anticipated a landslide victory for Donald Trump over the incumbent president, but he refrained from advising him to withdraw. After a dismal showing versus Trump in the final presidential debate of the month, concerns have been expressed regarding Mr. Biden's suitability for the position. After congressional Democrats convened to discuss the president's leadership on Tuesday, the president maintains his support among important friends and believes he can defeat his opponent. This week, the US president is under even more scrutiny as he serves as host of a NATO military summit, where world leaders will be discussing aid to Ukraine. When he gives a press conference during the gathering in Washington on Thursday afternoon, he is certain to come under heavy international scrutiny. Following the congressional meetings on Tuesday, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said to reporters, "I'm with Joe." Others have emphasized how crucial party unity is. Congressman Hank Johnson of Georgia said on BBC Radio 4's World Tonight that it was time to break the circular firing squad surrounding Mr. Biden. Mr. Johnson belongs to the powerful Black Caucus in Congress. Despite acknowledging that he and Trump had a horrible debate, Mr. Biden insisted that a resounding majority of people of color had supported him. During a call on Monday, the caucus, which consists of roughly 60 MPs, reportedly supported the president. Mr. Biden proclaimed the alliance to be more powerful than ever during his succinct but forceful opening remarks to the NATO summit on Tuesday. He seemed to be in a far different mood from his awkward performance in the June 27th debate, according to observers. Meanwhile, House Democrats returned from their private meetings elsewhere in Washington. Some made the decision to talk to media, praising Mr. Biden's performance while in the White House or discussing Democratic unanimity. However, on the same day, New Jersey's Mikey Sherrill, the 7th House Democrat, publicly urged Mr. Biden not to seek re-election, claiming the stakes were too high. She became one of the dissident voices in Congress, following in the footsteps of Adam Smith, who earlier this week told the BBC that the party needs to choose a stronger messenger for its nominee. Mr. Bennet stated that the decision of whether to continue in the race was something for the president to consider in remarks made to CNN. Nonetheless, he stated that Trump was probably going to win this election by a landslide and on track, I think. The matter was presented as a moral question about the future of our country by the Colorado Democrat. CNN claims that 2 additional senators, though neither has openly defected from Mr. Biden, think he cannot win the presidency again. Diplomats in Washington for the NATO summit are said to be skeptical about Mr. Biden as well. One of them told Reuters under anonymity that they did not think he could continue in his position for an additional 4 years. There is still disagreement over who would succeed Joe Biden in the event that he decided to step down, and concerns about the White House's handling of information regarding Mr. Biden's health are being raised. Even though Kamala Harris continues to advocate for the president vocally, she is gaining some well-known supporters. Tuesday, at a rally in Las Vegas, Ms. Harris asserted that her boss was a fighter. Despite his admission that he messed up during the Trump debate, Mr. Biden has challenged anyone who doubt him to either support him or oppose him. His opponent has made fun of his performance in the head-to-head, claiming that Ms. Harris would be a better candidate for the White House. However, in his most recent remarks on the subject, Trump stated that he thought his opponent will continue running because he has an ego and doesn't want to quit.